Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ultimate gods of trivia knowledge, the Geeks. Mark Edward Hoyt, the movie geek.
For you, the golden rule is do unto others. My golden rule is don't reveal the damn ending.
Paul Goebel, the TV geek.
I'm teaching my kids their ABCs, their NBCs, and their UPNs. Huh?
Andy Zachs, the music geek.
I've spent more time in record stores than I did in graduate school.
And our special guest geek, Ken Crosby, the James Bond geek.
I own half the James Bond films on Laserdisc, and I don't even have a Laserdisc player.
What you talking about, Willis? It's time for Beat the Geeks. Hey, I'm Tiffany, and now please welcome the host of Beat the Geeks, Blaine Capatch.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show that eats lots of little pop culture seeds, then flies overhead and splatters trivia knowledge all over your windshield. It's you three, Doug, Jamie, and Brad, against the Geeks, but only one of you is going to get to challenge a geek for a shot at a grand prize package. First thing you've got to do is survive the toss-up round. Each of these questions is worth 10 points. Get it right, you go up against a geek for a chance at another 10 points. The one of you with the lowest score at the end of this round will be rolled up in bubble wrap, shoved in a box, and overnighted to Loserburg. Here's your first toss-up question. Hands over your buzzers. In the subject of music, since the late 80s, what million-selling band has backed up a hootie? Doug?
The Blowfish.
The Blowfish is right. Now, Doug, you're going to get a follow-up question. Here's how this works. If you beat the geek, you get 10 points. If he beats you, he knocks you back 5. In the title of their 1994 song, what body part did Hootie and the Blowfish tell you to hold? Doug?
My hand.
Your hand. Very nice. In the subject of TV, what was Major Houlihan's nickname on MASH? Doug?
Hot Lips.
Hot Lips is right. Here comes your follow-up against the TV geek. In the first 5 seasons of MASH, what character was Hot Lips Houlihan hot for? TV geek.
Major Frank Burns.
Major Frank Burns. Here's your next toss-up question. In the subject of movies, in what spy movie did Tom Cruise hurtle off a motorcycle and collide with Doug Ray Scott in midair? Doug!
Mission Impossible 2.
Mission Impossible 2 is right. Here comes your follow-up question against the movie geek. Ready, movie geek? In what movie did Tom Cruise suck face on a motorcycle with Kelly McGillis? Movie geek.
Top Gun.
Top Gun is right. Knocks you back 5 points. In the subject of Bond, James Bond. In a 1997 Bond film title, what does Tomorrow Never do? Doug!
Never dies.
Never dies. Never dies. Here's your follow-up question against the Bond geek. Does Terry Hatcher die in Tomorrow Never Dies? Doug!
Yes.
Yes, she does. It's unfortunate. Doug, you've got 50 points. Jamie, Brad, you're tied for last place with 0 points each. Wow. So to decide who goes through to the challenge rounds, each of you is going to lock in a number in response to this question. The closest without going over will survive. Here's your question. The number of years The Tonight Show has been on the air as of this taping. Lock in those answers. I'll be over here if you need me. All right, your answers are locked in. Jamie, please reveal your answer. 50. 47 years. The Tonight Show has been on the air 47 years. Unfortunately, 10 of those with Jay Leno. You're over. That means all you have to do is be under the correct answer. Brad, please reveal your answer. Brad, you're on your way. Jamie, you know the expression, there's no shame in trying? Well, there is shame in losing, a whole lot of it. Pick up your shame and your parting gifts and get out. Exit the Geek Arena. Thanks for playing. Nice to meet you. Get lost. Brad, Doug, you've proven yourselves worthy to play our Geeks in the next round. So we might as well get to know you a little bit. Now, Doug, what do you do, sir?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur, ooh. And what's the geekiest thing about you, Doug?
In 1988, I took a 2-week vacation and followed Rat, Kix, and Brittany Fox around the Northeast on tour.
Wow. Did Rat, Kix, and Brittany Fox know this?
No, my kidneys did, however.
your kidneys. I saw the kidneys at the Coconut Teaser. They were good. Now, Brad, what do you do, sir?
I'm a singer in a band.
Singer in a band. Would you care to plug the name of your band, sir?
GK UK.
GK UK. All right. And what's the geekiest thing about you, Brad?
My first ever concert was with my mom, obviously, and it was a shared bill between the Pointer Sisters and Dirty Dancing Tour.
Let me see. Soft rock, 0 points. Hard rock, 50 points. I think we've learned a little lesson here, haven't we? At the end of the show, one of you is going to have a chance to win a grand prize package, and that package includes a Gallo surround sound system. And if you challenge and defeat the TV Geek, you can win a trip to New York City on JetBlue for an exclusive Sex and the City tour. It's really simple to get these amazing grand prizes, too. All you have to do is beat the Geeks. So far, it's just been a light misting of geeks, but when we come back, it's going to be a full-on geek downpour. So you better roll up your windows unless you want to get geek all over your seats.
Hey, welcome back to Beat the Geeks. This is our winner's platform. To the challenger, it represents a crowning achievement. To the geeks, it's just a place to prop their feet up while they watch a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Blaine?
Thanks, Stephanie. Okay, Doug, Brad, it's time to go one-on-one with the geeks. You each get a chance to challenge a geek. If you take his medal, you get 20 points. If you beat our special guest geek, the James Bond geek, we give you an extra 20 points. Now, Doug, you're in the lead by 1,000,000 points, so you get to go first. Please, challenge a geek.
I challenge the Music Geek.
Music geek, you've been challenged.
Your favorite band was Rat, huh? Their biggest hit was Round and Round. And in fact, your head's gonna be spinning round and round when I get done with you.
Take a look. Who is this singer, and in what band was she the lead vocalist in the 80s and 90s?
Natalie Merchant, 10,000 Maniacs.
That's correct. Well done, Doug. Music geek. Who wrote and performed the dance hit Maniac, and what soundtrack album does it appear on?
Ooh, a classic, irritating track from the Flashdance soundtrack. Maniac was the satanically evil work of one Michael Sembello.
That's correct. Well done. Doug, right back in your face. What British musician burst onto the American scene in 1999 with his hit Babylon?
David Gray.
David Gray is right. Nice guess. Music geek. David Gray was the first artist to sign on what label, and what musical megastar started that label?
Yes, David Gray's White Ladder album was released on a new label. He was the first artist to sign to it. It was started by Dave Matthews of the Dave Matthews Band. It's a 3-letter title. I think it's DMR.
ATO. But it was the Dave Matthews Band. Take that medal from around his neck, Tiffany, and give it to Doug. Well done, Doug. You got yourself a medal and you got yourself 20 points. Very nice. Hard to believe Dave Matthews just got you 20 points. Brad, it's your turn, please. Challenge a geek.
I challenge the TV Geek.
TV Geek, you've been challenged.
Well, Brad, just like your idols, the Pointer Sisters, I'm so excited about kicking your ass.
All right, Brad, we have a very special guest to ask you your first question. Hello, sir.
As you know, I'm Jimmy J.J. Walker. Easy question. I didn't even know that. Thank goodness it's written here. It's on what show was my hit show that I played J.J. Evans on?
What's happening?
Of course, the Super Master Blaster man will know this definitely. Of course, what show did I play JJ on?
Well, before I answer, I just want to say I've been a fan for years.
You're the one.
Yes. But of course, the show, the precursor to What's Happening, the show that made all other shows like that possible. Good Times! Anytime you need a payment.
As opposed to bad times for my good friend there. And then now here's one I did not even know myself. On the 80s sitcom based on Richard Pryor's movie, I played a character named Sonny Barnes. What show was that?
I believe that was a show you did before, it was after Good Times, but it was before At Ease with David Naughton.
Oh my goodness!
And it was based on
He should win something for that!
Yes, that's what they pay me for. And it was based on the Richard Pryor movie, Bustin' Loose.
There you go! Goodness me!
Take a bow. I'll take your kind, sir.
Do I leave now? Am I going away?
Jimmy J.J. Walker. That's the end of our first challenge rounds. Doug's got a medal and 70 points. Brad has no points, and he embarrassed himself in front of JJ. When we come back, the points are doubled. Why? Because, damn it, this is America, and America was built on points. Welcome back to Beat the Geeks. Doug, Brad, it's time for 2 more challenges, but in this round, Geek medals are worth 40 points each. Brad, what's happening, Brad?
Not much over here today.
This round, you get to go first, so please, challenge a geek.
I challenge the movie geek.
Movie geek, you've been challenged.
Okay, Dirty Dancing boy, just like a room full of women watching Dirty Dancing, you're gonna be in tears at the end.
Brad, take a look. Who is this star of Robert Altman's The Gingerbread Man? And name one other film she's been in.
Daryl Hannah and Mermaid.
No, that's not actually a movie. She actually played a mermaid, I remember. Movie geek, you can end Brad's challenge right now if you can tell me a movie that Daryl Hannah has been in.
Okay, well, the movie you're referring to is Ron Howard's Splash.
Very nicely done, Movie Geek. Thanks, Tiffany. Well, Brad, he ended your challenge. You're not keeping your head above water. You're not making a wave because you can't. Doug, it's your turn. Please, challenge a geek.
I challenge the Bond geek.
James Bond geek, you've been challenged.
I got your Goldfinger. I got your Goldfinger right here. Guess which one?
Do pay attention, Doug. This is a question. Take a look. Who is this? And name one Bond movie in which he starred.
That's Sean Connery, Dr. No.
Very nicely done. On Geek, take a look. Who is this? What was her character name in Dr. No? And who directed the movie?
All right, I'll answer your questions in the order you asked them. That actress is Ursula Andress. Her character's name was Honey Ryder. And the film Dr. No was directed by Terrence Young.
Very well done, Bond Geek. Thanks, Tiffany. Doug, what 1979 Bond film was clearly fictional because it was about the British space program?
Moonraker.
Moonraker's right. All right, Bond Geek, in the same movie, who gets eaten by Dobermans? Name the character, the actress who portrayed her, and tell us whose dogs they were.
The character's name was Corinne. The actress was Corinne Clary. And the third part of the question again was?
Whose dogs were they?
Those belonged to Hugo Drax.
Oh, my God. Very nicely done, Bond. All right, Doug, we're going to have to go to an old-fashioned 15-second geek-off to settle this. The category is Bond girls. We will accept characters and actresses. Go.
Terry Hatcher, Ursula Andress, Jane Seymour, Catherine Bach, I'm sorry, Barbara Bach.
That's time. You got 4. That's okay, Doug. It's all right. He's got 4. That means you have to get 5 to defend your medal, Bond.
Yes.
Your category is Bond cars. Go.
All right, you would go, of course, with the Aston Martin. You would go with the Lotus Esprit. You would go with the BMW. You would go with a, oh dear, a Sunbeam in Dr. No. And you would go with an AMC Hornet.
Oh, not in time, Bond Geek.
So damn close.
Tiffany, get that metal off the Bond Geek. That metal, by the way, contains a cyanide pill and some nerve gas. Put that Bond Geek metal around Doug's neck. Doug, not only did you get another medal, you got yourself 40 points and a bonus 20 points. That's the end of our challenge rounds. Doug in the lead with 130 points and 2 medals. Brad is in the building with us. But you know what? It all comes down to this. The Geequalizer. Yeah, still anybody's game because the Geequalizer could be worth up to 160 points. Now, Brad, you need 14 of these to stay in the game. Let's Geequalize. Bobby Brown.
Music.
Biloxi Blues.
Movie.
Billy Bragg.
Music.
Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Movie.
Bill Bixby.
Music.
TV Geek? Who's this Bill Bixby I keep reading about in the bathroom?
I think he was on What's Happening, wasn't he? No, wait, I'm sorry.
That's
It was
right,
the
he
Incredible
Brad.
Hulk, David Banner.
Good showing. You just couldn't pull it out. We have some lovely parting gifts for you. That's what's happening now. Please exit the Geek Arena. Hang your head in shame. Maybe we'll see you in reruns or Rogers Lane. Doug, you're our final challenger. No kidding. You're going through to the final Geek to Geek showdown for a chance at an amazing grand prize. Of course, what you get depends on which geek you beat, Doug. Which geek are you going to challenge for the final showdown?
I realize it's probably my downfall, but I challenge the music geek.
Music Geek, you've been challenged!
Doug, I'm going to put on my boogie shoes, and then I'm going to kick your ass.
If you beat the Geek, you're getting a kick-ass surround sound system from Anthony Gallo. 4 speakers and a throbbing subwoofer. Who says bigger's better? Gallo's pound sound, and they look wicked cool. But that's not all. If you beat the Music Geek, we're gonna load you down with rock star gear. First, a Gibson guitar worth over $4,000. Gibson has been crafting premium guitars for over 100 years. For rock stars like B.B. King, Lenny Kravitz, and maybe even you. And to make it sing, we'll throw in a 4x12 monster amped speaker from B52. It wails with a booming 400 watts of power. Just feel the reverb. You can be the next rock god if you can beat the Geek.
When we come back, Doug will try to take the Music Geek down and try to pry the grand prize package out of his cold, dead hands. Welcome back to Beat the Geeks. The rules are simple in this final round. For each category, I ask a 1, 2, or 3-point question. First person to 7 points wins. Doug, I'm going to give you a head start. You get to go first. The first category, geeky bands. Would you like a 1, 2, or 3-point question?
Start off with 2.
Answer this geeky band's question in the title of their first album. Are We Not Men?
We Are Devo.
That's correct for 2 points. At least 2 points in geeky bands, 2 or 3 points Music Geek.
You know, considering the circumstances in which I find myself, I would really be silly to take anything other than a 3-point question.
Name one member from the geeky 80s band Guadalcanal Diary.
Well, Guadalcanal Diary, of course, were part of the parade of unfortunate REM sound-alike bands. They were from down south, and they did that jangly thing that everybody else was doing, only they didn't do it as well. And they did it so poorly that I actually don't think I've got a single name in my head. Gilbert Takes the Wheel, that was their best song, but...
John Poe, Jeff Walls, or Crow Attaway. Doug, you're in the lead. The next category is grunge.
I'll stay with the 2.
In 1987, the late Lane Staley became the lead singer for what grunge band?
Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains is right for 2 points. At least 2 points in grunge.
I'll fly the flannel with 3 points.
3 points. What seminal grunge group was made up of members Mark Arm, Matt Lukin, Dan Peters, and Steve Turner?
Ah, yes, one of the great, great bands of the Seattle scene. I mean, arguably, really the progenitors of that entire scene. They first came together in the band Green River back in the 80s, which kickstarted pretty much everything that happened in Seattle for the next 5 years. That's Mudhoney.
That is Mudhoney. Here's your next category. Live albums by dead singers. Would you like a 1, 2, or 3-point question?
I'll stay with the 2.
What dead singer's 1972 live album entitled In Concert included her hits Piece of My Heart and Down on Me?
Janis Joplin.
Janis Joplin is right. 2 or 3 points, maybe 3. What 1976 live album by Lynyrd Skynyrd features dead singer Ronnie Van Zant on lead vocals?
I'm going to have to say Live and Working for MCA.
One More from the Road. One More from the Road. One More from the Road. All right, Doug, for the win, the category is musicians who took on their own label. You need 1 point to win.
I'm going to have to go for a 1.
What When Doves Cry singer scrawled slave on his face in protest to Warner Brothers, asking him to release fewer albums?
That would be Prince.
That would be Prince. You're the winner, Doug. Very well done, sir. Great game. Not only do you get the Gallo surround sound system, but you also get a Les Paul. It's awesome.